I always believed our family was unbreakable. My brother Mark wasn't just my sibling. He was my best friend. And my wife, Sarah, she was my everything. We built a life together, a home filled with laughter and what I thought was unconditional love. The three of us were a team. We celebrated holidays together, went on vacations, and supported each other through everything. I trusted them both, completely and without a single doubt. That trust was the foundation of my world. One evening, I came home early from a business trip, excited to surprise Sarah. As I walked up to our house, I saw Mark's car in the driveway. I smiled, thinking he'd stopped by to keep Sarah company. But when I opened the door, the silence was strange, heavy. I called out their names, but there was no answer. A knot of dread started to form in my stomach. I walked upstairs towards our bedroom, and that's when I heard it, hushed whispers. My heart pounded in my chest as I pushed the door open. The scene that greeted me shattered my world into a million pieces. It was them, together, the two people I loved and trusted most in the world. The shock was so profound I couldn't even speak. It was like watching a movie of someone else's life. The betrayal felt like a physical blow, knocking the air from my lungs. I just stood there, frozen, as their faces turned from surprise to sheer panic. In that single moment, my brother became a stranger, and my wife, the woman I had vowed to spend my life with, became someone I didn't recognize at all. The initial shock gave way to a wave of indescribable pain. I stumbled back out of the room, out of the house, and just started walking. I didn't know where I was going. Everything I believed in, everything that felt safe and real, had just been revealed as a lie. That night was the longest of my life. The next morning, the confrontation was a blur of tears and hollow excuses. Sarah cried, saying it was a mistake. Mark couldn't even look me in the eye. He just kept muttering, "I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry." But sorry couldn't erase the image burned into my mind. It couldn't rebuild the trust that had been demolished. Navigating the aftermath is a daily struggle. Some days are filled with anger, others with a deep, consuming sadness. How do you move on when your closest confidant and your life partner are the source of your deepest wound? It's a lonely journey, learning to rebuild a life from the ashes of betrayal. It's a pain I wouldn't wish on anyone. If you've ever felt a pain this deep, know that you're not alone.